Peace, infinite waters diving deep once again. We are out here in the heart of nature, baby. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana. It's the 7-day vegan challenge. Can I get a hello? Before and after vegan. I'm going to share with you 10 amazing transformations that I've seen along my journey. I've been a vegan for over 12 years, and so many people are sending me their snaps of how their 7-day vegan challenge is going, and a lot of people who are already vegan just sending me beautiful, delicious, scrumptious food, making me really hungry. Now, if you are vegan or doing the 7-day vegan challenge, I want you to write one line right now what going vegan has done for you. I'm gonna wait for you. Do it right now. You finished? You're like, Ralph, one line isn't enough. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Okay. Now, when I let go of processed meats, dairy, over 12 years ago, the first amazing transformation that happened to me along my journey was my blood became more enriched, more full of phytonutrients, plant nutrients, more vitamins and minerals. What was happening prior to that point? I used to eat a lot of processed junk food, and I used to heat my food at really high temperatures, over 118 degrees Fahrenheit, which actually denatures the enzymes. So, in essence, I wasn't eating living foods. And once I started to eat living foods with live enzymes, my whole life started to get a whole lot better. Slow motion this side. I started to eat a more alkaline diet. And I noticed all of a sudden, I was detoxing myself every single time I was eating. I was cleansing my blood because a lot of toxins, a lot of waste gets into the blood. Waste from processed meats, foods high in sugar and refined salt. And I was detoxing every time I put a beautiful mango in my mouth. I was doing myself a huge favor, getting those antioxidants in, but more so, alkalizing the blood. When the blood is more alkaline, as opposed to more acidic, your health starts to improve. And ultimately, it's about getting that balance of the alkaline and the acidity. But you really want more alkaline in your diet, okay? And that's what's helped me tremendously. It's enriched my blood full of phytonutrients. Now, the second transformation that I saw was instantly I had more energy. There were days when I couldn't get out of bed. Literally, I was bedridden. And it wasn't a good feeling because I wanted to do stuff. I wanted to go out and play. And I couldn't, because I was just tired all the time. It's almost as if all my energy had been sucked out of me. And I realized that when I started to eat a more plant-based diet, instantly I had more vitality, more energy, and it goes back to the live enzymes, but also it goes back to the living foods. And I just felt more alive. And a lot of people notice that. All of a sudden, they can stay up till like 6 a.m, wake up 7, don't do that though, and still have energy. Like, I just got energy from nowhere all of a sudden. Then I realized, I know why. Because the third amazing transformation was an improved digestion. And that is why a lot of people doing the 7-day vegan challenge, which really isn't a challenge because it's ultimately going to lead you into a lifestyle. They have so much energy because if you eat fruits just say an orange, it's going to digest within 45 minutes. Now, if you eat a steak, it's going to take a long time. You're talking about 48 hours to get out of your body. And most times it doesn't. So a lot of the toxins stay in there and get converted into fat. We'll come to that later. So I realized this. WHO, World Health Organization, have already said that meat causes cancer. And back then, I already had that feeling. And it was time to let go of meat. That wasn't so hard. But letting go of dairy was a lot harder. But I eventually did it. And I just found how my digestion was just smooth. I was out of the toilet in no time. In, out. But prior to then, it was in, on the toilet, reading a magazine, reading your autobiography. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Now it's in and out real quick, real smooth, and it feels fantastic. You see, many of us are constipated due to our diet. Our body is robbing our healthy cells of the enzymes to help digest the food. When you eat enzyme-rich food, the body doesn't have to do that. Therefore, everything is easy in, easy out. When you are eating a lot of processed meats, because it can't be digested immediately, it stays in our body, then it putrefies, it ferments, it turns into alcohol. That's why a lot of people are walking around drunk, literally, right? So I just found that I just felt so much lighter within inside of myself. I'm like, whoa, I can actually stretch my arms out. Yay! Couldn't do that before, properly. What's the fourth amazing transformation before and after vegan? Clear skin. It's what I call the vegan glow. And I've noticed this because I go to a lot of festivals. And a lot of vegans I meet, even on this channel, inspiring millions to do the 7-day vegan challenge, I just look at their skin and I'm like, okay, you're definitely eating a lot of kale today. I just know that. You got what I call the glow, right? And it comes from a lot of vitamin A, by the way. And that vegan glow, that clear skin, I noticed it probably the first month I started to eat a plant-based diet. When you have, I'm going to do a whole video on acne, okay? But when you have a lot of acne, a lot of pimples, these are actually the toxins trying to come out of your body, okay? So they come out through your face. So it's actually, the body is actually helping you out because it's saying, look, buddy, look, woman, we need to get these toxins out of your body. And the only way right now is through your face, okay? So your body is actually doing you a favor. Now, when you are eating a lot of lychees, right? A lot of watercress, you are constantly detoxing your body. You are constantly cleansing your blood. Therefore, the toxins are already becoming eliminated through your bowel movement. So they don't need to come out of your face. So you get this amazing glow, what I call the vegan glow, right? And I haven't been to the doctor since 2006, right? I feel recharged and revitalized every single day. Now, clear skin, why is this such an important factor? Because it's a great confidence boost, right? That vegan glow will give you an incredible confidence boost. I used to spend a lot of money on products trying to get clear skin. Then I realized it was to do with my diet. It had everything to do with what I was putting into my mouth, right? So when you are hydrating as well, drinking a lot of water, get the pH 9, the pH 10 water going, right? Fresh electrolyte water, you're also detoxing all the toxins out of your body. Nice and smooth, baby. Okay, what's the fifth amazing transformation? Now, I noticed that you lose weight. I don't like that term lose weight because I always say you go back into your natural body shape. That was an amazing transformation when I became vegan over 12 years ago. I noticed instantly. At first though, you might find this, people doing it, you might lose weight rapidly, right? A lot of people say, Ralph, how can I gain weight, right? We're going to do a video on that too. But I lost a lot of weight first because it was a shock to the body. Then I actually moved into my natural body shape. Then I started to, because I was eating so much chia seeds, one of the greatest sources of protein on the planet, I was building muscle mass. So I was getting what we call form, athletic form, right? Getting ripped. I didn't need to go to the gym. All I just needed to do was a kickflip and an ollie and I was good to go, right? Now, refined table salt, which is actually a poison, increases the water retention level within our body, thus making us bloated, thus causing a lot of belly fat. So I started to look at different alternatives to table salt. I came across pink Himalayan sea salt, right? It's got the 84 trace minerals the body needs. Don't make me get technical on you, right? And it's just amazing. It tastes amazing, but it is a natural superfood, right? And the body actually does need salt. You just need the healthy pink Himalayan sea salt or the black Hawaiian salt, okay? And then all of a sudden I was moving more into my natural body shape, right? Protein actually also helps you lose weight, move into your natural body shape, right? You got spirulina, one of the greatest sources of protein on the planet too. So I was always, before becoming a vegan, I was like, okay, I can only get protein from meat. Then that was a myth. I started to realize and say, no, there's chia seeds, there's spirulina, right? There's hemp seeds, hemp powder, right? So there is such a wide variety of what you can eat every single day to get a full plate of protein, right? And get enriched blood full of all the antioxidants you need. Now, what's number 6? Okay, what did I discover along my journey? This amazing transformation that really helped me, okay, feel better and feel more alive. Now, yes, you get a new consciousness. Almost everyone I've spoken to who is either a vegan for a little while or a long time or doing the 7-day vegan challenge says, Ralph, I'm starting to see everything in a whole new way. Oh yeah, and it's only gonna get more stranger, baby. Why is this? Because the more plant-based foods you eat, living foods, food is information on a quantum level. Therefore, you are downloading more information. A lot of the times, your third eye starts to buzz a bit more. You start to see through things you could never see before, right? You become more attentive. You get more mental clarity, but also you have a deeper intimacy with animals. Like never before have I looked at a cow like this. You're so cute, right? Before it was just like, pass me that, pass me the beef, pass me the chicken. And trust me, my mom's chicken was good. That's probably the hardest part of really going into a plant-based diet is saying, sorry, mom, I can't eat your food, right? That's why it's so hard. I get it, right? But I started to notice you get a whole new consciousness. You start to realize that every life is precious. Over 64, wait for it, billion animals are killed every single year on this planet. And I've always realized there's a correlation between what we're doing to animals and how we are treating ourselves on this planet. Karma, you reap what you sow. So once I was eating karma-free foods, right? Karma-free foods, I had a new level of consciousness. I could now, for the first time, see the interconnectedness between everything around me, and even the cat down the road was smiling for me. Well done, Ralph, right? Now, what is number 7? You reduce the risk of having an anxiety attack, a panic attack. that is an amazing transformation that I've seen along my journey. I used to have anxiety attacks in the classroom, on the train, when I was going to school many, many, many years ago, right? In the street, really awkward times. And I found out that when I started a plant-based diet, became a vegan, that was history. I might have got the odd one when I was first starting out, but then after that, it just disappeared. I was so calm. Then I realized it was all of that magnesium from the watercress, because magnesium is amazing. It actually calms your nerves. If you are eating a lot of leafy greens, you are getting a high amount of magnesium, which is really the secret formula to reducing anxiety within the body, right? Also reducing stress within the body. Now, check this out. A lot of people, they stress their bodies through the food they eat. Their arteries are clogged up of what we call mucus plaque. Okay, and I started to realize that getting rid of all of that plaque in the arteries starts by eating more leafy greens, and in doing that, you reduce the risk of heart disease, you stop having so much anxiety, right? But you just have this new level of about you. Say it again, Ralph. About you, right? Super confident, because you're like, no panic attack, I've got this. And you're just calm, right? Because anxiety, once again, your blood pressure is going up. Okay, so you got to see the link, right? The amazing benefit of the plant-based diet. Now, what's number 8? A lot of people say, Ralph, I can't sleep. Don't worry, you're not the only one. I can't sleep sometimes. But I sleep a lot better right now, right? I always sleep like a baby. Look, before vegan, after vegan, before vegan, after vegan, going to bed, okay? It was so fantastic for me, because I started to realize that for the first time, I could actually get a peaceful sleep. You see, every time you go to sleep, you are clearing the toxins out of your brain, the cerebrospinal fluid, right? It's actually brainwashing to its finest degree. Now, when we talk of eating more plant-based foods, how would this help us sleep better? Well, because the digestive process is a lot quicker, therefore, the food is eliminated out of your body much quicker. I used to eat also before I would go to bed. Now, you could get away with that sometimes on a plant-based diet, because you might just eat like some grapes before you go to bed, full of resveratrols, right? Going to improve your cardiovascular health, right? But you see, I was eating a lot of junk food, biscuits, macaroni and cheese, like before I became a vegan, and then go to bed, right? So eating a lot before you go to bed is like sleeping on a bed of nails. You ain't going to bed anytime soon, right? So after I became a vegan, eating a plant-based diet, I realized I was just having the most amazing quality of sleep in the world, and it was an amazing transformation. Now, number 9, before vegan, after vegan, look, even the birds are singing like, yay, amazing transformation, because they don't want to be eaten. Definitely not. It's too much. It's such a beautiful day for that, right? It boosts your immune system. Now, coconuts, the joke about it is that you can use it for anything, your hair, your face, right? But there is an important chemical within coconuts. We're talking about lauric acid, right? Lauric acid actually boosts our immune system. It prevents illnesses and disease. And a lot of people who eat coconuts, not only do they have really gorgeous hair, but their immune system is super strong, right? So when I was starting out eating a plant-based diet, I was actually eating a lot of coconuts, and I still do, but I just drink it a lot more. Do you know that coconut water can actually be used as a replacement for blood plasma? How cool is that? Just thought you should know that, right? So Before vegan, my immune system, I was a hypochondriac, right? I used to go to the doctor like, help me, doctor. I feel I'm going to get ill. Then I became ill, right? But I realized it had everything to do with the poor quality of foods I was eating. So you got the Finland study showing that people eating a lot of processed refined meats, junk food, are more prone to depression, wait for it, anxiety, wait for it, yes, and poor mental health. As opposed to people who are eating more fruits and vegetables, incorporating more of that into your diet, right? They are less prone to anxiety, depression, and they have a better quality of mental health. But also, their immune system is getting boosted from all of these beautiful antioxidants, the blackberries and blueberries, right? Fantastic. Full of the anthocyanins. Don't make me get technical on you, right? Anthocyanins, right? Gonna reduce the risk of cancer. Because a lot of the junk foods we're eating are highly carcinogenic, right? The carcinogens in them are terrible due to the high temperatures these foods are cooked in. So what's helped me is to realize you boost the immune system by eating living food. Shout out to Dr. Sebi for that, teaching me that, right? You want electrical food because we are electrical beings. Number 10, okay, this is the most amazing transformation, really, of them all, is that the vegan community for me is one of the best out there. Like, I just love meeting other vegans at festivals because I know that vegans love to eat, right? I don't know a vegan that doesn't eat good, right? You go to their house, you open their fridge, and there's no food in there because they've eaten it all, right? Go to the farmer's market. The basket's full. We've got leafy greens coming out of the basket. We eat well, right? It's like, look at the smoothies. Just look at Instagram, their pictures. They got like strawberry, mango, chia seed sprinkled on top with a cherry on top, with a blueberry on top of that, with a pineapple on top of that. I'm like, whoa, is this art or food? What's happening here? Well, it certainly looks like art because food is art, right? The community is fantastic. So supportive. I've been sharing my food journey for a long time, a little while, let's say, right? And how it's transformed my life being a vegan, a plant-based diet. And once again, a vegan is just a label because we don't call people meat eaters, do we? We just think that's normal. So vegan, I don't get too caught up in the label. I just say I eat to live. I don't live to die, right? Right? I don't eat to die. I eat to live, right? So the community is fantastic. You get to meet amazing people who become your friends. You might even meet your future partner, right? Yes, over a bowl of cherries. Go figure that out, right? Okay, but the community is so supportive and there are so many. Shout out to all the people who are sharing their food journey via Snapchat, their website, on YouTube, because the world really needs it and the animals need it too, right? Once again, remind yourself this. All of that food, all of those grains we feed livestock could actually be used to stop world hunger. Slow motion this side. So even being vegan, eating a more plant-based diet, you are helping the world at large, okay? But the community is fantastic. Go to festivals, start sharing your journey, start realizing that health is wealth. And then you just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? Have a beautiful day. We're out here. Enjoy yourself, baby. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Breathing in that good ass prana. Stay well. Stay healthy. Peace. You.